All right, you sent out the postcards, you've gotten the leads, you started making offers, you got a good deal under contract. What are you gonna do now? Where are you gonna get the money to buy the deal? Do you have to have money to buy the deal? What are you gonna do, right? Well, number one, maybe you don't need the money to buy the deal, right? You can just do an assignment. You can maybe do just a quick wholesale, maybe get transactional funding for like 1 day or something like that. But a lot of times it's getting harder and harder to wholesale deals in this market, right? It's illegal, immoral, and fattening. You can't list a property that you don't own. You know, you have to be a licensed realtor to wholesale deals. You heard all of this before, right? Like there's certain states that are passing really restrictive laws on wholesalers that aren't doing anything wrong. They're just doing assignments. You know, what you're doing wrong is that you're not paying your annual dues to a real estate commission or whatever. So you kind of have to be technically licensed to do wholesaling anymore. And pretty soon, if it's not already a law passed in your state, it will be soon. So how do you get around that? Where do you find the money if you have to have it to close on these deals? Well, let me just say this first of all, you gotta understand, when you have a good deal, the money will find you. It'll come. Like it's the money, when you've got a good deal, it's everywhere. You've got to believe that in your head, first of all, that the money is abundant, it's there, and you just need to focus on finding good deals. And I promise you, when you find good deals, if you do what I tell you to do, the money will come. It's just, you've got to have that, you've got to get rid of that limiting belief going on in your head telling you, oh, you got to have all of this figured out first. No, just get the deals, get a good deal under contract, and the money will find you, all right? The other thing I want to say this, it's important to dig your well before you're thirsty. Because now all of a sudden, if you've got a good deal and you're freaking out and you're coming up against a deadline and you're desperately trying to find some money to close the deal or whatever, your desperation, people can smell that from a mile away. So it's important to do what I call the flap your lips method and just start talking to people about what you do. And then, you know, when you find a good deal, you can go to somebody that you talked to a few weeks ago and say, hey, remember I was telling you about these deals? I found one. Would you be interested in learning more about this deal or whatever? All right, so first thing, when you get a good deal, bring it to me, okay? If you're one of my students in one of my programs, my land flips program or my inner circle, I will fund your deals. I'll actually close on your deals. You can close on them in 30 days. I'll partner with you, and we gotta partner with each other on this deal, right? But depending on how we structure it, we'll either split the profits 50-50 or 70-30. If you're gonna do all the work, you get 70% of the profits, I get 30%. But I will fund your deals, all right? If you want me to do all the work, we'll split it 50-50. But if it's a good deal, I'll bring the money to the table, we'll close on the deal, we can close in 30 days, I'll give you a proof of funds letter, and then we can turn around and sell that thing legally and ethically and morally on the MLS without any problems. Because we own it, right? Do you see that? All right. So bring the deal to me, number one. Also, if you are one of my Inner Circle students, I do what's called free transactional funding. So if you need the money just for 1 day to close on the A to B so you can turn around and sell it on the B to C, if you have a buyer in place, we will just give you the money for free. It doesn't cost you anything, all right? So one of the benefits of being an Inner Circle, if you want more information, link is in the description about that, okay? But here's the other thing too. If you aren't one of my students, you know, if you're just doing this on your own or whatever, one of the best places to find money for your deals, find other people that are already doing deals. Find somebody else that's already wholesaling land, you know, maybe, or houses, right? Find these, where are they advertising these properties at? Find out who the active investors are, find their phone numbers and call them, okay? Maybe pretend to be a buyer on one of their other properties or pretend to be a motivated sellers and call one of their bandit signs, I don't know. But find out who these investors are and say, hey, you know, I'm kind of new to the business. Be honest, don't play the fake it till you make it game. Just like be honest and tell them who you are and what you're doing. Hey, I'm new, I just bought this late night infomercial course and I want to do deals and I think I got a good deal here, but I'm new, I don't know anybody, I don't know anything, I don't know any title companies, I don't have the money to close on this deal. Would you like to partner with me on it? And this investor, if they know what they're doing, and most of them do, they're gonna be like, well, tell me about the deal. And if it's a good deal, they'll be like, yeah, I'll partner with you on this, no problem. So find these other investors and wholesalers that are already doing deals and JV partner with them. There's a lot of people in, you know, a lot of you guys should already belong to different Facebook groups. So join these Facebook groups that are either active in house wholesaling or land wholesaling and just start, you know, networking and getting to know people, find out who's the active people in there that are doing deals. And when you get a deal, bring it to them and say, hey, do you want to partner with me on this possibly, right? What else? So there's hard money lenders out there. This is a great way to find not only money, but also buyers. So find out who the hard money lenders are in that market that are lending money on houses or land and call these guys and gals and say, hey, listen, I think I got a good deal. Number one, would you lend money on this deal? Because if that hard money lender won't lend money on that deal, it's probably not a good deal. And you need to go back to the seller, renegotiate a lower price, or cancel the contract, right? But guess what else these hard money lenders have? They don't want to be, they're not in the business of buying properties. They're in the business of what? Lending money. And who do they lend money to? They lend them to other buyers. So find the hard money lenders and say, hey, do you have any buyers that might be interested in this deal? And if you do bring me a buyer, I'll pay you a $5,000 fee or referral fee or something like that. So make those hard money lenders kind of be the guys that help you wholesale your deals to their buyers. And guess what? Now that you got a hard money lender on your team, when you're advertising and marketing this piece of property, this vacant lot or this house, you can say, I already have a hard money lender that's approved this deal. So I've already got the financing in place that you can use if you want to. Do you see the power of this? So find out those hard money lenders. So that's pretty much it. You know, by the way, yes, there's a book. It's written by a lady named Susan Lassiter-Lyons, I believe. And the book is called Getting the Money. Just go to Amazon, do a search for Getting the Money. And back to the flap your lips method. This is super powerful when you're looking for deals and you're starting to talk to people and they ask you, hey, what do you do? I don't know, what do you do? When you're doing that kind of conversation, say, you know what, I help investors invest in real estate and I pay them safe, consistent returns secured by real estate. I'm a real estate investor and I work with private investors putting their money into real estate deals. You could talk about something like that. And then they'll be like, oh, well, tell me, how does that work? And that kind of starts the whole conversation. It's just a real simple, quick elevator pitch that you can use. Get the book, because it kind of explains that. But when you're just getting started, I love just partnering with other people that have already done deals. It might be me, it might be somebody else in our community at Simple Land Flips or the Inner Circle, or it might be somebody in some other Facebook groups. But find somebody that's already doing deals, who's already maybe has access to the money or has their own hard money lenders or their own private money lenders already lined up, and just tee up the deal to them. Say, hey, do you want to partner on this? You'll learn so much by partnering with other people on deals because they will tell you what works, what doesn't work. You'll learn from them what's a good deal, what's not a good deal. You'll learn from them the good title companies to use, the good attorneys, the good contracts, all of that, because then next time, guess what? You know now who the team is. So this is a great way to build your own team. Does that make sense? All right. Appreciate you guys listening. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up down below. I'd really appreciate it. And comment down below. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, something I forgot to say, or maybe you want me to do another video on another topic, I read these comments all the time. So please comment down below and subscribe to my channel. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you. Bye-bye.